You're confused of thinking what is what. And sometimes you know, the Bible tell you that, you know, that you must be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. And that means you protect yourself, because there's elements out there, there's evil. But being a Rasta faith, you don't have to think about this thing when you're a Rasta.
People come here, warn us, tell us that them hear certain rumors. Say a certain individual say, me and Peter are going to dead up here, and nobody not going to know how we dead. You know, and Peter would say to them, say, oh, me can't dead, man. I just move on away from me with them argument, because me can't dead. Well, me see Peter in an icebox, you know, and enough of the dead people around him. So me can't say no better than, you know, the flesh dead.
She was someone within his household, within his life, whatever, who was taking care of him because of him and handling his affairs because of a personal relationship. She wasn't doing it for personal gain. She was doing it for both of them because they had become one.
I know there was something wrong, and he said to me something on the phone there, you know, that really bothers me up till now. You know, it really bothers me because he has a fear. Peter has a serious fear all the time that somebody was out to hurt him.
It's like it was a different Peter now. You start getting the dopey part of Peter now. You know what I mean? She awoke now, this whole dopey part, knowing that Peter was a man who was always speaking about ghosts. If you want a story from Peter, I mean, back up on a normal day, Peter fills you with ghost stories.
When he bought the house up at Plymouth Avenue, he said there was 49 dopey living in there. And he said he's gonna chase out every one of them.
She got blood, like raw human blood, yeah. You know, that's more like a outer critic affair, you know, I deal with iniquity, wobia or some bullshit.
I'm the type of person that will look out for Peter and don't care who you are. If I see you're bad news for Peter, I'll say to you, you are bad news. Get out of my life. Just get out.
Long bumbuckler time they've been robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I've been seeing too much of that, and at the same time wants me to keep on working, bumbo blood clot working for all the days of my fucking life, and when you're done working you end up paying your fucking old age pension to the doctor. I am not into that bumbo clot cause I am not here to subordinate, neither am I here to live up to no man's expectation. People feel into shit here and take it for enjoyment. I can't take that. If they lie is the most and hypocrisy is the other to be. When I play to people, every time I play to my audience, yeah. As I have already said, this is the last year of me being treated that way. See? And it's only a pity that the few fans that I have out there won't be seeing me here in the Western Hemisphere no bumbuckler more because I'm tired of being abused. See?
Well, you should consider working for one of the independent labels because they are plugged in. They know all the personalities of
was a man who always show that him know himself until when this as a show yourself, he make a switch. In this last lap here, he really make a switch.
Oh yeah, God save the African king. Anyone have anything to say before this just judge? Come say it now and say it like the glad, and not like the mad. For this judge have no mercy in this time. Court's in session. Silence in the court. The court's in session.
So if you get afraid of the dopey come for so it go.
I was in close confrontation with the devils. I could see them face to face. I see them feed upon their brother's flesh, like the fowls of the air feed upon the dead meat of the earth. I see everything that is deadly upon creation invented, arranged to assassinate those who speak the truth.
This business has a long reputation of like guys who are bad, and sometimes they like to hang on to artists. I spoke to him after the thing happened, you know. I said, why you kill Peter, man? And, you know, at the jail. And he says, I don't kill Peter, man. Peter give me the bed I sleep on. The shoes I have on is Peter bike. This is how I kill Peter.
Well, my dad know what kind of a character he was. Because a man that spent 13 years in prison for killing cops. That's not an easy guy.
He bought you some things when he came out of jail? What did he buy you?
A bed. But still, there's a lot of people who said that you and Peter came from the same part of the ghetto and you would have known him way back.
Yes, I know Peter from my little bit boy.
Oh, really?
We move like brother. We are brothers. I have no knowledge about it. I have no knowledge whatsoever. I have no knowledge about this today. You don't know about it. You don't know. Where are you that Spanish?
Well, you say him tell you that he wasn't there. Well, if he wasn't there, I never get shot.
Man, they didn't have one mask that night. And it seemed like they came on a robbery, but I noticed keenly they didn't really took anything from the place, you know. That made me have to wonder if it was really robbery they came on, you know.
The guy let him in as a friend, Michael, because Michael knew him as Peter's friend.
I see them pulling guns off them side, you know. And they put the gun at my neck and told me to go upstairs. So we went upstairs, entered the living room where Peter and Marlene and Santa and Doc was there watching television.
I saw Michael coming upstairs with his eye tear open. Then I started looking behind Michael, you know. I noticed I see 3 other men coming behind him. So when I looked, I saw them pull 3 guns and turn to us and said to us to belly eat him. So all we did was to do what they said, and we all went down and bellied.
But at first I thought it was a joke. You know, I thought it was a joke because, I mean, you know, we have friends, you know, sometimes who play around sometimes, and, you know.
Well, at first I was shocked. First thing come to even my mind, I thought it was policemen, judging how they looked, you know, how they dressed, and they were smooth and clean cut and, you know, no ghetto looking rough business.
Even when everybody was laying down, I was still sitting up, you know. And then when one of the guys came to me and said, hey, Jed, you've got on to, you know. I just started praying.
And Lepo started asking about money. Marlene was the first one to reply. Immediately he said she must shut up her mouth because she was the cause of all this.
Here, the spot of that night. You can see right here, the blood stain. This is Doc Brown's blood stain. Over here you can see another stain, which is Peter's blood stain from that night.
It was an eerie feeling. The house just looked, I don't know, I guess you call it woman's whatever, intuition. But I said to him, after he knocked 2 times and there's no response, and I heard Marlene's voice. We couldn't figure out exactly what she was saying.
Telling him to run. Don't come. So I told him honest that Freya would run. And one of the guys said to me, shut up your mouth, or shut your name out. And he run downstairs.
Now, as we got up to the top of the stairs, we saw everybody on the floor. And there's these two guys walking around with guns. And
he started looking around in the kitchen and he discovered a machete. And he came back over to us and he came to Peter and said, if you don't give me the money we have in the house, I'm going to chop off your head. And he went up to Peter.